Over here, these are from the flat garment, so that's 97. 这东西都是平的。And Margiela. What else do you have? Classic 5 Sips. So that's 2011 Spring Summer. That wouldn't be Martin Margiela. That would be Mason Martin Margiela, I believe. And what else do you have? It's a balaclava over here. From Martin Margiela, or they call it Old Beanie. 23,000, not too bad. 200 bucks. I think I've shown this before in like my previous videos, but this is a big Comme des Garçons collection that they have. All men's stuff. They have Junya shirt. These are the ones that I really want. The bleached ones. These are also super rare. These are 95. The sleeves are super short. I don't know, like they wrote it up. I think it's meant to be rolled up because you have like a seam over here that's showing. So maybe it is supposed to be worn like this. The inside is pretty beautiful. I like these prints. I'm assuming this is from like another, you know, it's kind of like a remake of a vintage jacket, but correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. Or maybe like it's supposed to wear like both sides and wear on the other side too. So over here they have a rack dedicated to the CDG archives. Some older, rare items. They're okay. Personally, I do prefer like the ones that I hand up there. Those are super rare, but like they're kind of expensive. These are really nostalgic. These are really natsukashi because I used to have the George Cox ones, and I missed them in like 2018 or 2019, I think. Oh yeah, 2019 when they were on sale. So I went back and then I finally found some of these with like the leopard print. But then like they turned out to be too big, so I had to sell them. But they're really nice. 好啊，是吗？还有什么写的？these are some old helmet lamb boots. This is how it opens up. It's like one strap from like the bottom to top. Yeah, 太男生了 right? So over here they wrote Antwerp/archive band. Really cute for them to label like this. But yeah, let's see. We have some. Oh, what is it? Is archive? Right? Okay, it is Antwerp. So 2021 spring summer in Friesland like military-inspired coat. CDG dress. It's made like a suit. The collar is kind of like a coat, but then it's dressed at the same time. This is pretty cute. Oh, 160这还不错. Let's look for the red coins over here. I don't think they have too much stuff on red coins now. Probably just
Stone Island.
Yeah, most of them are like Stone Island over here. And the knit looks okay. Oh, I don't like the color, but the quality looks okay. There's some Vetements. It's pretty cute. They're selling these Vetements pants from 2018 for 100,000 yen. Quite tempting, honestly. These two, 100,000 yen. 90 bucks for some Vetements. This is cute. I love how it kind of curves over here. Kind of like the Mr. silhouette, right? This is nice though. It's number 9, right? Waxed jacket from number 9. The others are so-so. But yeah. These used to be pretty cool until like it got way too popular. So I'm trying on is a Mr. knit sweater from autumn winter 2019, I think. Really nice fit. I love how it's kind of like circular over here. The front is slightly shorter and the back the perfect length. It's not too awkward. I do remember on the runway like they wore it like this, so one off like the shoulders were like out. This part is kind of like tied up with I wonder if this can be detached. If this could, then it could be like a vest, and then it could be like 2 sleeves, because Mr. like they always put out like, you know, sleeves like singular items, so they sell sleeves and like they sell vests and all that. So yeah, they're pretty cute, right? Do you like them? Yeah. And they're really thick, so like they're really for like the winter. They only go for like 300 bucks over here. It's a nice spot though. Like they used to have a lot of CCP, but like this time when I look around, I think most of them are like either sold or like they just don't put them out anymore. I just can't really seem to find those. But these are like one of the last spots where like it's chained. Well, like it used to be chained because there used to be 2 stores. There was like another one in Shinjuku. But like nowadays there's probably only one over here. But it's kind of sad that like the most of like the avant-garde stuff are like kind of gone, and I see more streetwear-ish stuff taken over. But anyways, I guess that's how it goes, you know. These are like the overpainted Margiela. I think the shoulders are okay, but like I feel like they're a bit too cropped. I feel like when people wear them, at least for like the travelers version, they tend to roll the hem up because on the inside it's still regular blue denim. Jacket from Ziggy Chen. So support local brands. Does it count as a Chinese brand? It does, right?
Yeah.
It does. Is it based in China?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. Okay, cool. Well, I know like they do have showrooms in Paris, but like last time I didn't have time to. Oh no, I think they do it in the women's season, so that's why I never come across them in fashion week there. Oh, they're pretty nice. I've never really purchased anything from Ziggy Chan, which is quite interesting because people think that I like artisanal brands, avant-garde brands, but I actually never really looked into like the local avant-garde circle somehow. Hey guys, so I guess the last video was kind of like a room tour slash pickups video, and back then we haven't finished referring your house, so yeah, I guess, you know, you have a chance. And I know it's like more like a shopping video this time around, but I just want to show you guys around, and maybe, you know, I have some pickups that I like to share with you guys. Basically just some things that I'm in love with recently. So yeah, so like my recent favorite that I've bought. Oh, there's a spider over there. Can you see
I
that?
see that.
Yeah, the spider over there. The spiders are good. We don't kill spiders out here. So guys, my recent favorite are these Dipty, I think, what do we call these? Waxed smoking blazers, I think. So notice that I use the plural form for these jacket. Means that I got multiple. I got the gray colorway. I got the I don't even know what to call these. Kind of like a beige mixed with some silver-ish colorway. And I have the black one. So the black one's kind of like a half coat, half blazer. So it's kind of like longer. It's in size 48. And these two are in 46. So this one I haven't worn out before, so it's still with the tag. The other one I've worn once outdoors. I removed the tag, obviously. So something that I've been thinking about recently is that we've all been buying clothes for a bit, right? We've all been consuming clothes, consuming fashion, and we buy like different brands. Obviously, we buy like for example, for me, like I have like a universe of like what I buy into. But then like I'm thinking about what if like I try to like slim down the things that I actually wear, and I just go with that one silhouette that I look the best in, or like I'm the most comfortable wearing something, and I get the one thing in different colorways. So like this silhouette is like one of my kind of like my little mental experience in like consuming fashion. So for me, it's this item that I would like to wear for, I'll say, like for a longer period, or like something I would like to wear multiple times. But the fit is obviously for me it's perfect. And yeah, this is like one of the things that I'm into quite recently, because you know I've been really thinking about, you know, consuming stuff, you know, like do I really need that many different silhouettes? So every time I, let's say, post on Instagram, I look different, or I look fantastic, or I look new, right? Like what's the real meaning behind this? Like if I really found something that I absolutely love and adore and I feel comfortable in, why shouldn't I just wear the same thing over and over again, right? So that's just one concept. But obviously, as you can see, I'm trying to sell like most of the stuff in my closet, but I still have a lot. And I'm not saying that these things I don't like anymore. I'm just saying that what if like we don't consume that much, right? And let's see, is there anything else that so this is something I want to show you guys too. It's a brand called Andrew Mackenzie. I think the brand stopped, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, as far as I know, the brand have stopped in the recent years. They haven't been putting out anything new. So I guess this is one of the stuff from like their earlier collection. I myself call this the COVID vaccination shirt, because I literally wore this to get my vaccine. And the reason I wear it is because it's usually injected over here, right? I got like vaccinated in the winter back then, so it's like kind of I rub like my sleeves and I show my arms. But like for this one, it's super convenient because like there's a button over here that like literally opens up over here. So I was like I walked into like the place where I get like vaccinated, wherever that is, and then I just took off my jacket and that guy was like, hey, like, maybe you wanted to take off your shirt, and I was like, ta-da. Other than this, I really feel like there's, you know, sometimes I look into like some older designers that are like not so popular nowadays, and then I still find them to be putting out some really interesting designs, right? Because like the bondage over here, you know, like I'm pretty sure if like the tag says Raf Simons 2005 instead of Andrew Mackenzie, like people are going to look at it and be like, oh, it's worth like thousands of dollars, whatever. But what else? Oh, another thing that I acquired recently is this Yan Yan vest. So Yan Yan, it's basically, I think it's a Belgium label, as it, you know, it's written over here. So basically Yan Yan is a Belgium label that draws a lot of inspiration from Japanese silhouettes and Japanese materials. It wouldn't look really good since I'm wearing a short sleeve, but I can put it on this mannequin for you guys real quick. So this vest is originally Japanese homeware, so like you're not supposed to wear it outdoors. I think you can kind of take it like pajamas, but like you don't necessarily wear it to sleep. You take it off before you sleep, but then it kind of keeps you warm, because in Japan, like traditionally, I mean like back in the days, we don't really have like, you know, the heaters and everything, so this is like super warm and thick. They have this vest in different color and material variations. So the other one in the navy colorway, I believe that's silk material. It's retailed slightly more expensive. This one is cotton, a really thick cotton. I think as far as I know, they source the material from Japan too, so not only the silhouettes but like the material. And I find it really amazing that a Belgian label can make Japanese stuff even better than modern Japanese designers are, you know, making Japanese stuff. So I think it's really amazing, like how they can not cultural appropriation. People like to use cultural appropriation, but this is like cultural appreciation because it's done so well. So guys, I think we're close to the record section right now. Some geo baskets over here. I used to have these. I mean, like I used to love them when I was at high school. I think these are called the Tyrone cut. So these are super tight. Tyrone cut, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right on this. This is inspired by Tyrone Dillon, so that's why it's called the Tyrone cut. Bauhaus shorts. They retail for a lot. I used to have the black pair with like the all the zips, like the zips in the front and like the Bauhaus zips, but I sold them because I saw too many people wearing them, and I was like, this is really tempting. No, if I buy this is probably my most heaviest coat. Oh wow, it looks super nice. Guys, let's try it on the coat. I feel like I can go to the North Pole right now. Super duper warm, but it's also super heavy. Look how huge this is. Never worn anything like this before. So like Polo basically disappears when he wears this coat. Let me see how much it goes for. Oh, kind of expensive. Size 50. That's kind of like an extra large for 18,000. Like 1.5k. But I think if someone's going to the South Pole, like if someone goes to Iceland, then maybe this is necessary. It's huge, right? I feel like this coat looks so good because it's so stiff and heavy over here. So when you like zip it up, it gives off this, like a volcano, you know? Like a huoshan over here. Guys, I have to include this in my vlog. Look at all these people. They had a Drew House pop-up. See, Justin Bieber's here yesterday, so crowd crazy. Like out of nowhere, we're walking to other vintage stores in Shibuya, and then out of nowhere we see this crowd. Yo, it's pretty cute. 是不是有点小？34 extra small. 这个它卖多少钱呢？2万多。哦， Guys, do you remember back then, 2-3 years ago, Stephen Cook, like they put out that butterfly cutout knit sweater? I really wanted that, but then I feel like after that, this brand just disappeared. So it's one of the really famous Yohji Yamamoto piece. This is quite cool. It's like the Buddha hands with like the lotus. Like it says Yohji Yamamoto. I have no idea what this means, but throw it on for you guys.
Cute.
Yeah? Fit is really nice. 18万円。高いでしょ? From Quick Lauren. Really low key, right? You can't really tell what this is from, but like I'm really not into like the super deconstructed looks, you know, the super insanely deconstructed flannel / denim paired with wool, whatever. These are like the decent Quick Lauren in my opinion.
哦，真蛮适合你的。
So what?
我觉得这好可爱啊。
But I have like a man bun over here, so I can't really wear it normally. But no, it's pretty
蛮
cute.
可爱的。
Oh, so expensive though. 1万円. Detachable, so you can remove this if you want to. It looks better with this. And when you like bucket it all the way up, it looks like this. Like if it's super cool, you go like this. Go for around $1,200, I think. Brooklyn Star Shadow shirt. Looks pretty neat. Waxed cotton, classic old Brooklyn stuff. I've had like a few shirts that look similar to this, but then again, like I'll say like they're selling this for a bit more than it should go for. They're selling it for 75, which is way more than what I'll pay for this. These they have like similar stuff on Boris John's Saburi too. So if you're looking for a similar waxed cotton look, or like waxed cotton shirt / short jacket, crop jacket, then I might as well check out BBS. They have similar stuff. Yeah, so I guess this is the one last thing I want to show you guys this time around. So this is the Julius coat. So for guys who know me or like follow me on Instagram, you might know that I absolutely love Julius. Recently, what I've been looking into is not like the Julius, because Julius around 2010, that's kind of like their peak. They went to Paris, they went to Fashion Week, they went to everything like that. And but then like actually before Julius was Julius, there was like the designer had another label called Nuke. To be like 100% fair, like the brand, the label Nuke is kind of half-ass if you're going to look at it in like a aspect of brand and like designer stuff. It's not that polished. It's more like it's cool, but you know, it's kind of like you can tell it's someone who have like the vision, but like don't necessarily know how to make clothes. But then like around I think 03, so this one is from 03, that's when like, so he did Nuke, but then like he quit for a while and he went to do like other stuff, and then like he established Julius, but then like Julius wasn't like necessarily for like a clothing label, it was more like a collaboration art project, whatever that is. And then like around 03 is like when he started pushing Julius harder as like a clothing, like literally designer label. And this is one of his earlier works. Like, to be honest, like I also don't think this piece is perfect, like in the sense of tailoring or anything. I find this piece absolutely amazing because it's not perfect. You know what I mean? Because like if we look at like recent Julius stuff, like everything is like already like his style is like already really established. He have like his own look. The designer have left the brand now, but his style is like still like kind of like consistent. But when I look at this piece, I can kind of feel like I look at it and I know it's not perfect, but I feel like the designer is trying to find his own style through designing these pieces. And this is not like the complete form yet, but this is one of his process. Look, because when I wear it, you can kind of tell that it's not like one of those really beautiful stuff, you know. So like the design also, it's just really simple and kind of like something that you expect like a fashion student to make in like their first or second year. And also like the double layer in here is kind of, you know, it's kind of like regular, but then like to find something this half-ass or this imperfect from such an amazing designer, I think it could be an amazing thing too. Like it's probably some concept that's hard to grasp, or like you might find it hard to understand, or like probably I'm not making sense because I don't write scripts for videos or anything. But if you get it, I think it could be like an interesting topic to think about.